This is exam 2 review on number systems. So in number 1, we're supposed to do the following computations by hand. And so we want to find first the prime factorization of 220. So what we do is we find the factorization tree. So I take 220, I can divide it by 2, I get 110. I can divide that by 2, and 2 times 55 is 110. And then 55, obviously 5 goes into that, right, 11 times. All right, so the prime factorization of 220 by using the factorization tree is equal to 2 times 2, so 2 squared, times a 5 times 11. And then for 66, 66 is 2 times 33, and 33 is 3 times 11, so 66 is equal to 2 times 3 times 11. And then to find the GCD, the greatest common divisor. Right, so this is the largest number that divides both of these, and it's relatively simple to find. Just say the GCD of 220 and 66 is equal to, and all you need to do is circle what they have in common. So do they have a 2 in common? Yep, they got 2's in common. They don't have another 2 in common. Do they have a 5 in common? No. Do they have 11 in common? Yes. So my answer for the GCD is simply 2 times 11, which equals 22. For the least common multiple of 220 and 66, all right, so this is the smallest number that is a multiple of both. So there's one real obvious answer. You just multiply the two numbers together. 220 times 66 is a common multiple, but it might not be the smallest. To make it the smallest, we divide by the greatest common divisor, so divide by 22. And so this is equal to 220, and of course 22 goes into 66 3 times, so 220 times 3, which equals 660. Right, so the least common multiple is 660. On the next problem, we have a word problem, and we only did one type of word problem in this chapter, and it involved the GCD and LCM, or LCM. And so here a person works 2 jobs. One job pays them every 30 days. The other job pays them every 18 days. Today, this person receives a paycheck from both jobs. How long must they wait until they get paid from both jobs on the same day? So let's just draw a picture real fast. Here's my person. Okay, and they're getting paid money. Right, one every 18 days. And then they're also getting paid, a little arrow saying, every 30 days. Right, today they get paid from both jobs. How long must they wait until they get paid again? So the idea is 18, 18, 18, and then this is a little bit slower, 30, 30, but eventually they should get paid again. And the way we find this is that we have to understand that we're not looking for a number smaller than 18 or 30. We're looking for a number that's bigger than 18 and 30. So for our equation, what we need to find, our plan, is not the GCD, but the LCM of these two numbers, 18 and 30. Right? So what we're trying to find is the number of days they get paid on the same day. Right. So to find the LCM, to solve this, so my plan is find the LCM, and then to solve this, I make a factorization tree of 18, so that's 2, 9, 3, and 3. And then also for 30, this is 2, 15, 3, and 5. And the LCM is equal to, well, one obvious common multiple is 18 times 30. And then I just have to divide out by the greatest common divisor. Right? So the greatest common divisor of 18 and 30 is, well, they have 2's in common, and they obviously have a 3 in common. So this is equal to 2 times 3, which equals 6. So I divide out by 6. Right. 18 over 6 is a 3. This is 3 times 30, which is 90 days. Okay, so I have to wait 90 days until they get paid again. And you can check this, right, to test it. Right, you want to check it. And you can do this, 30 plus 30 plus 30 is 90. And then 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus another 18. All right, hopefully that's 90 here. Let's check it with the calculator. All right, so let's see, 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18 gives me 72. Then plus one more 18 gives me 90. So it checks. All right, so check. So you have to wait 90 days until you get paid with both paychecks again. So now we're going to perform the following operations by hand. Okay, so this is -7 times -3, and negative times negative is a positive, so this is just positive 21. Here, okay, this is order of operations. Okay, so you have to remember we have this, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So we have parentheses here, which include absolute value. We have exponents there, multiplication here, division there, addition, and subtraction. Right, remember, multiplication and division can kind of go together, and addition and subtraction can kind of go together. I'm going to copy this because we're going to need it. All right. So in order to do this first one, first we look for parentheses, so that includes the absolute values. So we have absolute values, so we'll do that first. So this is equal to, and inside the absolute values we have a subtraction and division. And of course division comes first, so we do 2 minus 8 divided by 2, which is 4. One step at a time, so just copy the rest down. I'm still inside the absolute value. 2 minus 4 is a -2. So at the absolute value of -2 plus 3 squared, absolute value of -2 is 2. Plus 3 squared. Now I'll do the exponent, so 2 plus a 9, 3 squared is 9, and this is equal to 11. All right, and then the next one here, again, we'll need the order of operations, so I'll just paste this. Yikes. All right, so move that over. Alright, so there's my order of operations over there. Again, we'll do parentheses first. So I come through here and I see these, square brackets. So I'm going to work on those first. So that's equal to minus 15 divided by 3 minus and plus 5. So I work inside these parentheses first. I come inside and I have another set of parentheses. So I work inside there. So I'm going to have 2 times. And minus 6 minus 2 is a minus 8. It's equal to, again, I'm working inside these square brackets, so divided by 3, minus, so 2 times a -8 is a -16. No, I'm done with that parenthesis, so I don't need to write that. And then I have plus 5. Alright, so what I have now is I have division, subtraction, and addition. Right, so I come through here, and which one comes first? Oh, division. So I'll do -15 divided by -3, divided by 3. That's just a minus 5. Right? -15 divided by 3 is -5. Then minus, just one step at a time, so minus a -16 plus a 5. Okay, so now minus, now we have subtraction and addition, which work left to right. So -5 minus a minus is a plus 16. Right? Plus 5. -5 plus 16 is a 11 plus 5. And so my final answer is 16.